Howdy folks, how's it diddling? In this video we are back on Purple Slurple, aka the Suzuki Wagon R. Going to do a bit of an update video, show you of a lot of bits that I've done, plenty of new parts fitted, plenty, and show you the things that were really easy to take apart and refit, and the things that were an absolute bugger. So, come and join me. How much rust? All of it. So, here's the state of affairs. Where do I start? Right, well, if you can just see there and there, we've got shiny new parts fitted. Oh, yes. So, there's the old handbrake cable, which I had to cut off because, well, they were seized in the back of the backing plates. New shocks there, but oh, they're empty. Loads of nice shiny new bolts down there. The fuel tank, since the last time, I've taken it out, given it a bit of a clean, and also it means that I can underseal the underneath, but at the moment it's far too cold because the underseal is currently in the car being nicely heated up, but unfortunately due to the weather, after about 5-10 minutes it's no good. But let's jump underneath the car and show you the new bits that are fitted. Not new, and got some crud in it. I was going to take this off and give it a bit of a clean up and a paint, but I'm not going to bother now because this car is really fighting me. So, what is going on underneath the car? So, as you can see, nice new, shiny, brand new, with new bolts as well. Rear brake hoses have been fitted. Don't worry, there's no brake fluid in this thing. Oh, nice new shiny shocks, courtesy of Frankberg. German shocks made in China. Isn't everything? Also, you might be able to tell there is a nice new shiny copper brake hose. So this line, the fitting here was seized, so when I was turning it, it was just turning the line. And the same over there, you can see nice new shiny brake hose. And again, another nice new shiny shock with new bolts. It's always nice. So that's the current state. I have started to underseal parts under there. And the plan is to underseal this, obviously mind the brake hoses. Also, over here's better lights. The new handbrake cable is in, so this is all one piece. So it loops up, goes, as you can see, into the cabin, bolts up in various places. Now I'll show you in the cabin where it bolts up. Very simple design, but it was an absolute pig to be able to fit. Spent about 20 minutes trying to fit all that. But yeah, so the state is, once this is all done and dusted and I've painted this, the fuel tank can go back in. These are the connectors for the fuel tank. Hopefully I remember which are which. So you got those, you got that boy there as well, and then this vent tube as well. So yeah, progress is starting to happen. Things are starting to happen. It's starting to come back together again after looking like this for about 2 months. So it's about bloody time that I got this sorted. Yeah. So you can see over there on the light just here, you can see that all needs a bit of a wire wheel and a clean. Oh, I'll show you my new battery powered angle grinder. I'm dead chuffed with it. Better than that absolute junk that I bought off Amazon. So let me quickly show you the angle grinder. So here's the box. It's an Ernhell. It's a German manufacturer. Now, I spoke to the lads at Machine Mart. Now, video's not sponsored by Machine Mart. But here it is. Here is the unit. Now I haven't got the guard on it, but yeah, This is a 3 amp battery. Charged it up. I've only used 1 bar. It's a soft start as well. And I tell you what, because what I needed it for was to cut through that. So that was what was holding in place. You can see that is firmly stuck in there. And, well, you can see with the rust around there. Lovely. So yeah, bought this the other day from Machine Mart. They had to order it in because they only had what's known as bare units. So this piece without the battery and the charger and the case, all in all, for this was £119.98. It's well worth it. Like I say, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but it's a good bit of kit. I'm glad that forked out for the other bit of money. So if you're thinking about getting like a £40-50 one, don't bother. Get yourself one of these. It's been an absolute cracking bit of kit. So next, we'll go inside. Actually, let's just walk you around instead of turning the camera off. So here's the beam. Here's a load of bolts as well, ready to be thrown on. Various bolts on there, including a new bolt for the panhard bar. So if we go inside Purple Slurple, so there's the handbrake mechanism, and it simply comes through the bottom of the car, and then you've got this little plate here. Now you have underneath here, there's a round plastic cylinder that's got a groove, so it sits in there, and then once you push that in, you have to put this pin in, and underneath there's a safety pin. That was a bit of a tricky bugger to get in, but it's in. And of course I haven't adjusted or anything, because until I get the drums and whatnot fitted, there's no point. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's slowly coming along. Ignore this looks horrible. So as you can see here, through the blackness, that's all been treated. So it's been rust preventive over the top of it underneath, and then black Tetra seal. But that's as far as I got. I'd done this chassis leg and a bit underneath and a bit further, but unfortunately due to the weather and it being so cold, that's as far as I got. Oh, and some bits under here as well. So that was just a bit of an update on the wagon. Now I've got less than 7 months to get this sorted, and it's already taken me 2 months to get this far on the rear suspension. I haven't been working every day on it. I've been doing other projects and other bits and pieces and life in general. But, you know, kind of struggling at the moment because I'm in a container with no power. Granted, I've got a grinder, but I've got lots of welding to do to it. Lots. Inner sills, strengthening part of the sills, outer sills, and then various bits on the back valance. And no doubt when I take the front bumper off, that will need bits of welding as well. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, I have been looking out for a unit, and it's been quite difficult to find a unit that's not massive. I'm not looking for like 1,000 or 2,000 square feet because, well, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. It'd be great if I could afford one of those, but it's at the moment it's just not financially viable. So, I have found a few units, but the problem is they're all like an hour to, well, more than an hour, like 2-3 hours away, and again it's not financially viable. I know I've got my diesel Volvo, which is returning like 50 miles per gallon. It's been an absolute trooper, but yeah, I don't want to be driving 2 hours there, and that's 4 hours out of my day. So I've got to take that into consideration. So spoke to a good friend of mine, John, who deals in Volkswagens. He restores them in bits and pieces, and hopefully by the end of February he's going to sort me out a space in one of his buildings, and so I can get this heap over there and be able to start welding on it. Now that I've got the battery grinder, I can actually start probably cutting away on bits and just trying to chop out all the rot and everything like that, and kind of take down a load of measurements and bits and pieces. But yeah, so that's where it is with Purple Slurple at the moment. yeah, fun. 7 months till, well, less than 7 months. Will I make it? Let me know down in the comments. Right, I'm going to start packing up all my gear because it's, what time is it? Yeah, it's cracking on. It's getting really cold. I think it's about -2 at the moment. So I'm going to pack up all my stuff and then come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. So, in the meantime, folks, if you like this... fuel tank's trying to kill me. So, if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, entirely up to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. At the time of recording at this, we're on 249 subscribers, so to every single one of you that have subscribed, I much appreciate it, and the fact that there's 249 people out there that watch this idiot do stuff is frankly kind of awesome, really. So everyone, you're much appreciated, and yeah, so until the next time, folks, have a good one, and remember, tidy bar.